am I supposed to look, though?
Doesn't matter. Just lay back, casually look at me. We'll probably look at each other.
Okay.
It's all yours.
Good evening, everyone. Jamie Ferguson here, coming to you from the showroom here at Ferguson Roof Systems with our very first episode of Keeping It Local. Tonight we have some fantastic guests on here that we would like to introduce to you. One by one, we're going to ask a few questions, and if you guys would like to type in any questions, the background people over here will yell them at us and we can ask those as well. Tonight the very first guest we have is Leslie Walker from the Tuttle Chamber of Commerce. Leslie, tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been around here, what brought you to the area.
I moved here. I got married in 1997, and I moved to Tuttle then. I hadn't been here very often. But then I also got really lucky when I moved here. A flower shop came up for sale, and I bought that and did that for 12 years in downtown Tuttle. And then I had young kids and decided to go ahead and sell that and take some time off to raise the little ones. And then as I went along, I really missed being out and about in the community, and the Tuttle Chamber of Commerce job came open about 5 years ago, and I said I would do it part-time at first just to see how it went, and I really have loved it. So
You've been in here a lot helping us. We became members not too long ago, and she walked us through some steps. And you know, you mentioned families. Your family's still around here, or are they? Yes,
right now all four of my kids live in Tuttle. My daughter Jessica is married. Her last name's Malone, and she has 4 kids. I have twin grandbabies. And then my 3 boys are in various stages of life. And my youngest is a junior in high school, Cash Walker, and I have Cash, Carson, and Corey Walker.
It's quite a few boys there. You know, you mentioned being with the chamber now. How long have you been with the chamber? You know, I noticed they got the new building in the City Hall down there. Are you close to that? Or are you inside that?
I'm inside there, my office. I'm really lucky the city lets us have an office inside City Hall, and that makes it real good, convenient location for everyone downtown. And I can also get out. I spend a lot of time in the car kind of driving around to different businesses. I've been doing it for almost 5 years, and it has just been a great opportunity to meet a lot of people, kind of see where Tuttle's going, right, and all that on a personal level, also as a business.
Getting to meet everyone. Yeah. You know, that's kind of what this show is about, is putting a face with the name. You know, just about every city out there, I would imagine, would have a chamber of commerce, but that's just about how they're known.
Yes.
We want people to know who is the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
A little bit of background, that you're a real person and that you're just not a machine or a business.
Yes.
And, you know, when you go out there and serve the community, what stands out the most when you get out there amongst the people?
Well, the one thing that really stands out to me in Tuttle is how many people really love the community, yeah, and they want to put in community service in different areas. They're giving to the schools, both Bridge Creek and Tuttle, and I just feel like everyone really wants the best.
Right.
And people are out there, they want to volunteer, they want to give their time and just really help the community stay positive and grow.
Right. When you take on the job of being the Chamber of Commerce, is there advantages for people to become part of that? If you own a business like we do here, the advantage that we have would be what of being part of the chamber? What is that job right there?
Well, we have a lot of events that we would call, say, networking, if right, that's your thing that you need to do. We have some businesses that's not what they need to do, but we have networking. We have lunches where we kind of call them lunch and learns. Mm-hmm. We have our Senator Paxton from this area and Representative Hill and Representative Bowles that come out, and they try to be accessible through the luncheons and different events to people, so we have that advocacy there. Right. We also have some of our banks and things will come, and at our lunch they will go on and tell different things that will help you with your businesses, whether it's right now the hot thing of course has been the PPP loans.
Sure.
And then but there's also different security things that they will come and kind of tell about in a short setting like a lunch. Right. Also, when there's time, like when people run for city council, we'll have a forum that different ones can come and kind of vent through that. We do that. The city can't always get involved with those things, but the chamber can bring them in and help.
Right.
We also try to, at our lunches, and you'll know this with B. Ray's Barbecue here in just a minute, that they will cater our different lunches, and that kind of gets people that may not go out to eat often, they can come and we'll have a different caterer each lunch or event. We have other events, you know, too.
Right. Now you mentioned events, and you know, last year you had an event that we got to participate in a little bit. Over here at the winery, we got to play in the cornhole tournament over there.
Yes.
It kind of got postponed a little bit because of COVID and some weather issues and stuff, but we had a great time out there. It seemed like a lot of people was out there playing and having a good time.
Yes.
This wasn't about winning and losing. It was just communicating with each other.
Yes.
You have probably some more events coming up.
We do. We have, one that's coming up really soon is our egg hunt. It'll be this Saturday. It's going to start at 2. I tell people it's generally over by about 2:05. We take a few minutes to, you know, kind of acclimate. We've added another one. I have to really give a shout out. A lot of businesses give candy. They give prizes. Some give money to buy candy and prizes. And we put all that in there. We're going to have 15,000 eggs.
Oh, wow.
And so that'll be fun. And this year we're really excited. A lot of people have asked in several areas to add a special needs group for those.
That would be awesome.
So we're doing that, and a special needs group can go all the way up to adults.
Sure.
So we'll have that. We have over 150 prize baskets we're putting together. So we do a lot of that to give back to the community. I say that's my job, is to gather.
Right.
I've gathered candy, baskets, all kinds of things. A real special thank you to Misty Paxton. She is the one that heads it up. She spearheads it along, and she has it like a fine oiled machine. So
that's a lot of work. And this event coming up, where is this going to be located at?
It's going to be at Schrock Park.
Schrock Park on Saturday at 2 o'clock.
Yes.
Be early or you won't get an egg.
Right. We hope there's plenty of eggs for everybody, but it does start just pretty quickly right after 2, and those kids can pick up eggs really fast.
Yeah, they move pretty quick when candy or prizes are involved. You know, we've been here, my family moved here in 1990, and when we moved here, it really and truly felt like it took forever to drive from Tuttle to Newcastle, like there was nothing there. But through the years, there's so many businesses that have come in, and so many people moving out into this area for, you know, to get their kids into more of a country community, if you want to call that, or a friendly base, or where you know everyone. You're not just a person at the school or the town. But mention a little bit about these new businesses that we got popping up here.
Well, we just actually had a ribbon cutting last Friday for the new Napa Auto Parts store. The Marshall's Auto Supply is what it's called, but that's a great resource to have so close that you can get auto parts 6 days a week.
Absolutely.
And everything. And then this Saturday, right before the egg hunt at 11 o'clock, it's SIMR, is Simmer Sales and Service. They are a Cub Cadet dealer, and they're going to have their grand opening down off of 37. It's about between Frisco and Cemetery Road there on the north side of the road, and they have been doing already had a great sales for them the springtime, you know, with lawnmowers and things like that. One other thing that we're really super excited also is the car wash. Champ's Car Wash is going to open not this Saturday, but the next on April the 10th. And I'm excited because they have a mat cleaner that flips. You know, it's the little things. It's the little things. But those are kind of the stuff that we're really excited about. The First National Bank is building a new building right out here. They'll be opening that up, I think, in May sometime. So there's a lot of things that come with the new housing growth. We get new businesses, and all of them are positive for Tuttle. The city of Tuttle has put in infrastructure for a lot of things that they've lacked in the last few years. They're really moving forward on a lot of that, and it's really helping just kind of ease some of the growing pains that we have. We have, you know, just those kind of businesses will encourage more to come.
Absolutely.
So.
You know, when we moved here, when I first moved here, the bridge wasn't open in between Mustang and Tuttle. To a point, it almost excited us when it opened because we had some place to go shop. But now we don't have that as much anymore. We have all of the lumber yards are open and going here. The lumber yard has switched over, and then now you've got the car wash and the bank coming in, and you have the new Domino's station coming in. We have so many places coming in, and like you said, not only that, all the new areas that they're just building these houses up in, and we have some great builders here. You know, that is the purpose really of this show, to try to keep people local.
Yes.
To understand that there's so many businesses here. People have moved into the community and tried to bring into a business where we can shop local and help one another.
Yes.
You know, a lot of times I look at the Tuttle Talk page and different pages around, and I see somebody asking, have you ate at this place, or do you know this place, or who do you recommend for this service or that service? That's what this is about.
Yes.
We want to bring in every business, smaller businesses that are in Tuttle in this area, so that we can put a name with a face and just, you know, ease people about who they're dealing with out there.
Yes, that's the one thing that I've really liked about the businesses that go in here, is they're very helpful towards the schools. For instance, we, just as a chamber, we do a student of the quarter recognition, that we give them a little gift certificate and also a gift card. And the teachers, we do a big teacher appreciation breakfast at the beginning of a school, and we are so thankful that with all the businesses' help, we're able to give every single teacher some type of gift card or something to kind of start the new year in school off correctly. And we want people to know, when you shop local, these are the businesses that support your schools.
Absolutely.
And so that's very important. And then another thing a lot of people don't realize is the municipalities in this area are funded off sales tax. And so when you shop local, you're paying to fix your roads, you're paying to help your schools and things like that. When you shop in other cities, we won't name any because we're not saying it's a bad thing, but that's where you're paying to fix their roads, make their schools better, grow their things. And so it's just something important to think about.
Absolutely. You know, sometimes we forget about that. We forget about that because, you know, I live out here on a country road, and it can get potholes in it or something like that. And sometimes I feel like I'm just entitled to call them and have them come fix my road. But I want to shop somewhere else. And it kind of, it defeats the purpose. They have to try to find the money somewhere. So if I can stick around here and shop here, it's just going to help our own roads and our own schools. And, you know, they built that new school a few years back, and it seems like it's state of the art. It's really a beautiful school setting out there. That's why people keep moving in, because we keep increasing on things like that. You know, you've got a couple of things going. You got the community foundation
that we're starting.
We're starting that now. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we hope for it to be, there's not a lot of foundation work, and that means work that kind of goes back. Any money you put in goes straight back into it also. The community foundation we're going to start it off kind of as a leadership based. We're going to do some leadership programs to kind of incorporate with the high school students in with that, do some panels and get them to kind of realize what jobs are out there and what different things that they might want to do with their life down the line, kind of help lead them in that direction. Then also, as we build on that, we are also meeting with the city of Tuttle we would like to start some community projects, maybe an art project that goes into the new park or even into some of the older parks, some murals, different things that kind of just shout community involvement and bring some attention that's a positive to our area. And so it's one of the things with the Chamber of Commerce. I'm the director. I'm the only one that's the paid employee, but we have lots of volunteers that I kind of help coordinate and everything. But they also work really well in letting me sit on the Tuttle Education Foundation board. I also serve on the Native American Parent Advisory Board at the high school that kind of helps coordinate some of the stuff with the Chickasaws and different things like that. I also serve on a food pantry that once a week that I kind of help out with that, just so I kind of know different aspects of the community and the needs and what they are. So
if somebody would like to get involved, become a member or just volunteer, how would they reach out and get hold of you?
They can get a hold of me. The phone number to the chamber is 405-381-4600. I generally have it all forwarded to my cell phone and pick it up and try to get back with people. There's different ways. We have individual memberships and partnerships with businesses, of course. And we also have a website that's Tuttle Area Chamber of Commerce. And we really try to focus on community and what we can, plus business advocacy.
Sure.
Oh, if all holds out right, the circus will come through this fall. And that's always a fun little time downtown.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just recognizing businesses. We have also in the fall, we'll have a chamber banquet, and we recognize some of the outstanding businesses that people that are, I'm trying to think of the right words, nominated by their peers and different things along the ways. And we try to do our little own awards in town and things like
that. You guys are so busy. It's incredible.
Well, we try.
You know, she's got something else here, and it's the community guide.
Yes.
Leslie,
great ad on the back, too.
Yeah, great ad. You know, Leslie brought this to us not too long ago and asked if we would like to take part in it, and she took it upon herself. Guys, this magazine is incredible for the area. It introduces you not only to Leslie and the chamber, but it will introduce you to the board of directors. It introduces you to your mayor and to your county commissioners, and
it has some like history in it, and schools and all kinds of information that's just
it's got a
exciting,
fantastic city map involved inside it. You know, I read a little bit about that Tuttle history, and I learned where Tuttle came from, how it came apart, and where it started, and who it's named after. And it's, how would they get one of these in their hands?
Well, I have them set out at City Hall, and we just got them in this, and it hasn't even been a week that we got them straight from the printer, and we're going to try to put them in all the restaurants and different businesses. Any business that wants to take them, I'm taking them around and leaving them in that. So we hope that it'll encourage people to get out and get them. Then hopefully soon it will all be also hooked into our page, our Tuttle Chamber of Commerce page, and you'll also be able to view it online. And so that's something we hope to do in the next week or so.
We sure have enjoyed looking through, you know, the magazine, and it kind of has introduced some businesses that truthfully I didn't know was around.
Yes.
And the new ones are put in here, the ones that's just opened up. You know, it's just something nice to have. Well, Leslie, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah.
Would you like to say anything before we get off here and go to the next guest?
No, just thank you for having me and also doing this. I think this is a wonderful addition to the social media in town.
Well, we sure appreciate you coming in. It was short notice. You know, she was busy, and we kind of got her put in here today to help us out. There's one thing we would like for you to do is share this as many times as you can. Every time you share it, we're going to have giveaways. The next guest having up has 2 different giveaways. We've got one here at Ferguson Roof. And Leslie, if you mind handing me that right there, that little box. And this is a weather radio that will be given out on Thursday at the next show. And if you will share this, you'll be entered into the drawing. We'll call the names out on Thursday. And you can be entered into there and possibly win that weather. It's really nice to have. I know you watch different news stations, but this is the middle of the night or in the afternoon. We don't have the TV on if something comes your way. So it's just really nice to have. And Leslie, we'd like to thank you.
I have one other quick thing.
Okay.
I forgot. We're having a partner appreciation lunch on April 28th. It's on a Wednesday. It's a cookout, hot dogs and hamburgers. It'll be at Cold Creek Winery.
Okay.
We invite anybody to come that has any interest in like community stuff. We'll have more on our social media soon, but we look forward to seeing anyone.
Absolutely. If you don't know where that's at, it's on the corner of, is it Sarah and 37?
Yes.
Right back there on the corner. You can't miss it. It's a great big building back there. It's a really nice place to go and visit. I tell you what, if you guys will stay tuned, we're going to go away for just a minute and come right back. We're going to flip to the other guests and get the microphones set up and everything. So if you would just hang on there, we'll be right back with you. And thank you again for joining Keeping It Local. Hey guys, we're back and we got a new guest here for you. This is Kayla from B Ray's BBQ. Kayla, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Tell me a little about you guys. You know, you came into here and you said that name and it looked a little different with B Ray's BBQ. How'd you come up with that?
So I have twins. They're 5 years old, Braxton and Racy. So that's how it came. My dad actually was like, do B Ray's so you can incorporate them with the name.
That is awesome. You know, and that's what this is about. Is family, and it's about getting here with the community and know a little bit. How long have you been in the Tuttle area?
We have been here for a little over 2 years.
2 years. What brought you out here?
My husband worked in the oil field, so we were out here a lot. I love the community. I love how it's like not in the city, but close to the city.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right, and
great.
a lot of friendly folks out here,
Yes.
isn't there? You know, you've got a barbecue place out there. What enticed you into getting into that business?
So I actually bought my husband a pellet smoker for Father's Day, I guess 2 years ago.
Yeah?
And he just loved it so much. He really got into it, and he's pretty good at it, I would say. So he was like, hey, I think we can sell this. So we actually bought a food trailer first. I set up in Tuttle a lot. I did events. I set up in other towns too, but we did really well for the most. I mean, we did actually really well. But then, like, COVID hit, kind of.
Right.
So we kind of stepped away from it. But this last summer, my sister-in-law and my husband, they were like, you know, I think we could open a restaurant in Tuttle. So
Absolutely.
here we are.
Absolutely. You know, that COVID, when it came around, it really hindered a lot of places.
Yes.
And people started more or less either staying in all the time or hitting drive-thrus because places were shut down. And I'm glad that you opened that restaurant. Where is it located at in Tuttle?
We're at 151 East Main, directly behind Taco Mayo, next to the football field.
That's a good place to be. You get the
Yep.
crowd from the football field, and the school kids aren't very far away. And you know, your hours, when you open up, you know, as a kid, mom and dad opened a little restaurant up, and I wasn't very, 7th grade. I know how much that I worked just being in that. So it is time consuming to do this.
It's a lifestyle, for
Right,
sure.
because you want to serve good products and
Yes.
you want to have a good way of doing things there, but you got to have your days off.
Yes.
What days are you open there?
So we're Tuesday through Thursday, 11 to 8, Friday, Saturday, 11 to 9. We're closed Sunday and Monday, just so we have a little bit of time for ourselves.
Absolutely. You know, you got to keep the family there. You know, you mentioned you had boys. What do you guys like to do other than cook for everybody in Tuttle? What else do you like to do as a family? Where you guys like to go on vacations or?
Yeah, we have horses.
Uh-oh.
My husband rodeos, all his family rodeos, team roping, barrel racing. We went to Arizona in November. We spent a week out there team roping. So we enjoy that. We like fishing. Just
Outdoors.
yeah,
That's what
spending
it
time
sounds
with
like.
family. Yeah.
And you know, that's great that you spend some time with your children out there, teaching them some things out there to have fun and be a family,
Yes.
not just that it's work.
Right.
You know, you have barbecue. We know you have barbecue. Tell us a little bit about your menu. What are the good items? I know they're all good, but what are the items on your menu that people just come in and can't wait to get a hold of?
So we have, we do 5 meats every day. We do brisket, ribs, pulled pork, sausage, hot links. Brisket and ribs are #1 sellers. It's good. We do daily specials though. Tuesdays we do meatloaf, so we do smoked meatloaf. Wednesdays chicken fried steak. Thursday we change it up on Thursdays. Sometimes we do like smoked chicken Alfredo. Sometimes we do jambalaya. We've done smoked lasagna. Like we just try a little bit of everything.
Smoked lasagna.
It's so good. Yeah.
I've never had that before. Is that something that you mix? Is the barbecue sauce in it, or is it just regular lasagna that
it's
you?
just like lasagna. You smoke it, but we use brisket for the meat. Yeah.
Now, see, I know where I'm going to lunch at tomorrow. That's
Well, I don't know when we'll have it again, but
when you have just specialty items.
follow our Facebook page.
See, that's it, folks, right there. Then you know what's going on. You don't
Yes.
get there and they don't have it.
We
But
post our daily specials, so that's one way to keep up.
absolutely, you know, in the restaurant business, there's obviously it's important to serve what you like to serve, but it's important to find the good products to put in front of people. People, they care. And so when you have a business like that, tell us a little bit about the type of beef that you use and where do You know, I know you get it from a supply place, a ranch probably that grows it. How's that work out? Like,
So yeah, it's a farm that's all they do. They raise their own cattle. They butcher their own cattle. They're grass fed. They don't get like, I'm sure they get some medicine, but they don't get all the growth hormones. And
right,
all that.
right. That's
So,
important.
Yeah. So
And
we get it from them.
that is
100% premium Black Angus. Yeah.
Man, I've got to get over there and try this. You know, you have specials each day when people come in. You said you put them on Facebook. What is your Facebook list? Is it listed under B-Rays?
B-Rays Barbecue. Yeah.
And your address is
151 East Main.
and phone number.
405-535-6471. I do have to say, Fridays we do catfish.
Uh-oh.
That's a huge seller.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Saturdays we do burn-ins. That's pretty popular in the barbecue world, and they're phenomenal. So.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, it's good to have you close because, you know, we have a lot of events here at the office where the sales guys come in. There's a lot of businesses or people come in for reunions. It's a good place to go that you can get good food. We don't have to travel very far. We get it right here in the community out there. Now, you came in with some special items.
Yes.
And I'll let you tell them what you brought.
So we have two $50 gift certificates to give away. So share the video, and that'll earn your entry into a drawing.
Absolutely.
And we'll draw on the next
Thursday, the next show.
Thursday on the next show.
So guys, you can't beat that. It's two of them. Now we won't give them to the same person, but it's $50 on a gift certificate. There's two of them, and we will be drawing for them. So make sure that you share this show. Go to their Facebook pages, go to the chamber page, and go to B-Rays Barbecue, and like and follow them, and then you'll be involved in all this, and we will put you. If you will like and follow them, they'll let me know. I'll give you another entry for that. If you share this show, we'll give you another entry for that. As much as I would like to keep these, we are going to be giving them away, and so you could be the lucky recipient of a fantastic offer out there. Is there anything? Well, you look like you brought some food here.
Yep. So we smoke our meat daily. We make our sides fresh daily. We make our own barbecue sauce. I brought you some ribs.
Now I just heard you say you make your own barbecue sauce.
Yes.
You know, that I've heard that's really what makes it.
Yeah.
Is how much time people put into the barbecue sauce. And you know, I've never made it before, but any place you go, regardless if you're hungry or not, if you smell good barbecue, you're hungry again.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes. But you make your own. That's impressive.
Well, my sister-in-law makes it. I can't take credit for it.
Can't take credit for that?
But we do make it in-house. And then here's some ribs. So this is like a rib dinner that we have. I don't know if you want me to.
That is, guys, this looks incredible.
Ribs are in the foil. So
you got ribs in the foil here. You know, I might have Leslie come back over and eat some of this. I don't know. Leslie's a good a guinea pig. Leslie, you want to try one of these?
I've tried them.
They're so good. Is anybody around this out here? Guys, let me tell you where we're at real quick. We got Brumley Media here, and they have went above and beyond, brought all their cameras in and their lights, and they have ran tests and the microphones and spent hours upon hours making sure that this show goes off without a hitch. Now, that doesn't include me because I'm always going to mess something up. But they work so hard. So if you need anything done as far as media goes, reach out to Brumley Media. You can get them on Instagram or Facebook, and they'll help you with whatever you need, or guide you in the right direction, whatever you need. So check them out. But do I have any volunteers to try this? Come on, Brooke. Brooke, Katie, come on. I got two of my daughters. Come on. Katie says no. Brooke could try it. We'll let you try this, and it looks like she's got some hot and some sweet. I'll let you try it. I won't get into your food there, but it's all on camera, and we're not going to give her a napkin, because I'm telling you right now, guys,
How pretty this looks.
if I could push this through how good it smells, you would already be in their parking lot trying to get this food.
All right.
This looks great.
So it's our ribs, our baked beans, and potato salad.
I have to try.
Man,
Okay.
you know what?
This is sweet. That is hot.
I'm gonna go with sweet.
It's like mild.
Sweet. Let me scoot over a little bit for you, Brooke.
The things you do.
I've got you ready. Oh, she's got napkins right there, so you don't need a Kleenex.
This is like,
This is on camera, live, Facebook.
no, I'm just,
You got to get some barbecue sauce on that.
oh, maybe I shouldn't. If I pour it, it's the right way to do it, but if I
But
dip
there's
it,
only
it's
one way
not-
to eat barbecue, and that's
It's
all
messy.
over you.
It's not ladylike.
Oh,
This barbecue sauce looks amazing.
it smells great.
Let me taste it.
You know, I'm getting texts over here from people saying, take a bite, take a bite. We're going to have her take a bite. Uh-oh, she's getting the napkin out.
It's the proper way.
Hmm.
Make sure you
I can't
share
believe
this,
I'm
guys.
doing this on live television. Never been on
This-
live television before. Hmm. Oh my gosh.
You
It
know,
just falls apart. Like,
yes,
it's
I was
falling
looking at that. I was
apart.
fixing to say it just falls apart. Guys, that's some professionally cooked ribs. That's just beyond a guy with a Traeger. That's somebody that knows what they're doing there.
This is amazing. It's just so good.
And she's got, it looks like potato salad and baked beans back here, and some Texas toast, and a pickle. And guys, I'm telling you right now that you need to get over there because this
awesome.
smells incredible. Do I have any more volunteers? Oh, I got a vegetarian over here. She won't eat it. Well, I have potato salad.
This is wonderful. Thank you for this.
You know, thank you for bringing this. You know, I'll eat the rest of this off camera. But guys, this has been an incredible show. Am I getting everything? If we got everything, is there anything you would like to tell anybody out there?
We love Tuttle. It's a great community. Everybody there is just so like supportive. They're just always, you know, you need a helping hand, they're there. Like, it's a great community. We appreciate our customers and everyone that has backed us, and we just look forward to continue to serve the community.
Absolutely. That's what it's about. You know, the small community, there's just something that you just miss in the big towns. You may know some of the people. In Tuttle, you can know them all because we're not giant. We're just perfect. Mm-hmm. You know, tell them again your address and your hours so they can get out there to your store.
So, B. Ray's Barbecue, 151 East Main, Tuesday through Thursday, 11 to 8, Friday, Saturday, 11 to 9.
Well, thank you again for coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
I can't wait to eat this. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Again, this is Jamie Ferguson right here at Ferguson Roof Systems. We're on the corner of County Line and Highway 37. If for all your roofing needs, give us a call. Come into the showroom. We will try our best to help you as much as possible, at least lead you in the right direction. Again, try your best. What we can do is if you want somebody on this show, hit that email, send it out. We'll reach out to you. Brooke, Katie, Cassie, somebody will reach out to you, and they'll line you up and get you on a show. We do it every Tuesday and every Thursday at 6 o'clock. So if you want to be on that show or know someone does, reach out to us. Again, this is Jamie Ferguson at Ferguson Roof for Keeping It Local. See you next time.